Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Good morning to you. It's morning here. I think it's about 10:30 in the morning, and I just wanted to jump in and say, hey guys, how you doing? Hope everybody's well and really having a wonderful time with their life. Now, yesterday I went shopping. I actually ordered some stuff, some sewing stuff, and I wanted to share it with you. Now, before we get into the channel and I'll tell you what I've actually been up to, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know when another video has been uploaded and you can view it immediately. And of course, share the button, share the button. Now that's a new one, share the button. Share the video and give it a thumbs up. Because when you give it a thumbs up, it allows everybody else to see the video. Okay guys, so let's get into this video and I'll show you what I've actually bought. So yesterday, went shopping and picked up a few items. Now I have been looking for a sewing shop or a crafting store, etc. Now ideally, when I do buy items, or I should say fabric, I usually do tend to, I'll use Amazon for sewing equipment, or I will go into the store, or very rarely do I actually go into the store to buy equipment. I mostly do buy my sewing equipment on Amazon. And what I can do actually is put a link for you so you know what the items I actually use. For fabric though, I do buy most of my fabric, or I should say most of my fabric I used to buy in small business owners, because I like supporting them. I don't necessarily go to big huge store. Nevertheless, I'm living in Australia now. I haven't really found any small business fabric stores as yet, or independent owners. So if you know any, please drop me a line, let me know, because obviously we'll be traveling around, and whatever area I'm in, just hook me up and say, Karen, you know, there is this fabric store in this particular town, blah 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 blah. And yeah, I'll definitely check it out and see what's in there. As I said, I do love supporting small business owners, because it's really important to support them so that their business grows. You know, you just gotta help out. You just gotta do it, guys. You know, it's important. So anyway, going back to the fabric store now. Carl recommended this one. I think he found it, or he knew of it. How, I don't know. Don't question. But nevertheless, he said Spotlight. So I did order some items from them. Spotlight is a very huge store. It has items in there for the home, i.e. the kitchen, the bedroom, the living room, so decorating, furnishing, etc. Curtains, you find all of that in there. There's also the craft department, which is what I was really interested in. The craft department, or the sewing department, is huge. There are 40% discount at the moment, so if you're in Australia and you do quilting or sewing, head on down there. There are some good deals. But what I did find for me personally is that the store was a little bit confusing to sort of navigate through. It was just so many items there that you can get a little bit lost. Or is it that it's constructed in a way whereby you just spend all your money there, so that you have to look for things in order to find what you want, and then on the way of looking for something, you see something else, and then you pay, oh, I'll have that, and then, oh, I'll have that, and then, oh, I'll have that. So probably that's the concept of the store, which is business savvy, I guess. But for me personally, I found it a little bit confusing. But nevertheless, the items in there are really nice. The fabric is beautiful. There's a beautiful range of fabrics in Spotlight. I'm not sure if they do international deliveries. I'll have to check that out actually. But obviously they do local, or whatever area that you're actually in. Nevertheless, the items I picked up would be suitable for me, because obviously I will be traveling. So the concept behind my sewing station, is what it will be, just literally a station, will be items that I can pack away into a box and, you know, store it quite easily. So it can't be too bulky, and it has to be small so that I can, you know, store them away quite easily. And because we're traveling in the caravan, I also need to have just a small area, because, you know, Carl always said to me, you got to be careful about the weight, so don't go getting too much stuff. So what I have done though is picked up small amount of items, and when I do make something, then I can put it away. Now, we all know that quilting can take over very quickly, so I have to be very careful on the items that I buy and then the items that I make and the size of the quilt that I make, because I like making either queen size quilts or larger than queen size or king size. I do like making large quilts. I also like making the small ones as well, okay? But most likely I always go for the bigger ones. So I have to navigate my brain, trim the sizes down, and make them smaller. So a throw size, etc. So, oh, a couch quilt, things like that, or, you know, so I have to start doing that and making those changes. In a sense, really, it's good, because then those ones finish a lot more quickly than the bigger ones. The bigger ones always take longer, whereas the throw size makes completed quite quickly. Now, the items I picked up, I will show them to you. Not a lot, because I obviously have not used any of them at the moment. One of the things I was quite pleased about was this mini steam iron here. Okay, and it's from Birch. Now, what I have noticed, if any of you do know this brand, do let me know, because it's in Spotlight quite a lot. Now, I don't know this brand, Birch, and they also do lots of threads. Now, that was a little bit of a concern to me. So because I don't know the brand Birch, and I'm a bit fussy when it comes to threads, because threads can be finicky. They break quite easily, and if you're quilting and they're not the right thread, you know that's stress. Now, obviously, I have lots of threads that I know that my machine at home loves, okay? Now, with this new machine, I'm not sure about it at all. I really don't know anything about it, and I'll show you. But if you do know the brand Birch, and I'm thinking it might be a Spotlight brand, just let me know. Now, with the spools of thread, usually you can have an indication of the type of thread that it is. So it will say whether it's polyester, cotton, the weight, etc. of the thread, how much is actually spun on the spool. Now, with the Birch brand, I don't necessarily see any of that, so I haven't really picked up any. Tell a lie, I only picked up one black, one white, just because so that I can piece together. Now, I am more concerned about quilting rather than piecing. For me, piecing, I can use, you know, a polyester thread, that's fine. Or I can use a cotton thread that is a little bit cheapy. It will hold it together. Okay, it's more so for the quilting, because you know, if the quilting thread is not ideal, it is going to break. It needs to be a good strength on that thread. So I may just pick up some Gutterman thread just so that I feel confident. And I have seen some of it in, I think it's Aldi. Yes, I saw Aldi on Thursday. They're having some Gutterman threads for, I think it's $89 for a pack. So I may just pick those up just to be on the safe side and use those just for quilting only. And then use the Birch thread for piecing. So do let me know about this brand. But going back to the iron, it's steam, and obviously I need something small because we are quilting. Sorry, we are traveling, and for the quilting it will be ideal. And if I need to iron any clothing, it would be ideal also, which I thought was excellent. I did have one of these at home and it just stopped working, so I never really went back to it. But I'll try this one again and see what it's actually like. It feels really good. It has a 40 ml water tank, and it has a rubber handle, and it says it's ideal for needlework, crafting and traveling, so hence the reason why I picked it up. So, and that is what it looks like on the back. there. You can see that. This was I think $20 because again it's on sale. The other thing as well that I thought was ideal was this. So an iron anywhere ironing board mat, which is ideal. Again, I don't really have a sewing room, so I have to think ahead and plan how can I get this done in the caravan, or you know, when I'm actually just when we stop for a couple of days or so and I want to just relax and do that. So this was ideal. On a metal surface, it says it transforms and it feels like an ironing board, and it can be washed in a washing machine, etc. So it's an instant ironing board. It's 58 by 52 in size, and yeah, I thought this would have been ideal also, so I can have a flat surface to iron, because obviously, you know, when you're piecing, you've got to open up those seams or flatten those seams. So there you go. So excuse me, that is what I thought will be ideal for us to use. So I thought this was a good buy. This was actually $10, and again on sale. All right. The other thing that I picked up was this here. I just picked up two. It's called a flat fat. And I think it's a fat quarter. It says it's 50 by 52 and it's actual cotton, it's 100% cotton. I've only picked up two. I'm only just trying these out to see what they really come out like. So let me open up this one here. And yeah, I do think it's a fat quarter, and it's feeling like and looking like a fat quarter. So yes, in reality, it really is. It's just a fat quarter. So I've only picked up two. So this color and this one here. Okay. The other things I picked up as well was this is called, apparently it is a fat quarter bundle, but they classify it as a blender. So it's a fat quarter blender. So it's just white and it's got little prints on it and the different ones. I think how many is in? There's 5 in there. So this will be an ideal as well. I'm not sure what size quilt I am going to make at the moment, but I'm sure whatever I use will probably have white in it. This one as well, it's another bundle, fat quarter. And I do like this, you know, blue is my favorite color. So the only thing is, I do find after I opened up the package, because this one as I ordered, I do find it looks like tea towels. I was like, oh, these look like tea towels, but you never know. After cutting and sewing them together into some sort of patchwork, they may just transform into something else. As with quilting, it always does surprise you in how they transform into something else. So this one, I do like it, but as I said, it looks a little bit like tea towels that you'll use in the kitchen. The other fat quarter I picked up was this one. I don't know, but there you go. It's a sort of a purple pack. Different shades of a purple blend, and yeah, I think all the fat quarters that I purchased was about $12.50. Normal price, I think normal price is about $25, $26. So I thought, good deal, you know. They're small and they're packaged really nice and small as well, so perfect to go into my little crafting tub is what I'm going to call it. I also picked up excuse me, I get really dry throats when I talk a lot, and I also find since I've been in this house, the moisture in here is not good for me. It dries out my throat very quickly, so I do apologize, guys, if I'm coughing. Let me have some water. Okay, so yeah, so this is a jelly roll, and it's 20. It's not the usual 40. This was $12.50. Beautiful colors. I absolutely love it. Really love that. Absolutely lovely. Really beautiful. And I also picked up this one as well. Love the colors. I did order 2 more, but it didn't have it in stock. And normal price is $25, and I paid $12.50 for this one. So really good bargains. Okay. Now that's it with the actual fabric that I picked up. The other thing that I picked up as well was a cutting mat. I just dropped something. A cutting mat, and this one is 24 by 6. Now guys, this is funny. When I was looking on the internet, I thought it was half the size. I didn't realize it was this big. Silly me, didn't pay attention to the details. But you do get a patchwork ruler, you do get a cutting mat, and you do get a small rotary cutter with it. I do feel though, it's a 28. I do feel that I will buy a different size. I may buy, I think it's a 40 millimeter rotary cutter, because I do cut a few more layers, and I do feel that the blade here is going to be too small to go through at least 3-4 layers, which I tend to cut about 4 layers sometimes, just to get a cutting done quickly, because I'm so excited to get to the sewing. But I think with this one, I'll only have to do like 1 layer at a time. So I think I'm going to have to definitely buy another rotary cutter. But this, I think, was, I think 25 or 30 as a whole pack, which is not bad. It does also come with a pattern for making a quilt, which is a very basic quilt. Let me actually show it to you there. All right, so that was that. Okay, so the next thing now, I'm just putting everything on the table here, is this. So obviously, in order to make a quilt, I do need some wadding or batting. Now, this is 100% cotton, and it's a Prima brand. Itself is soft and breathable, as we would know with the wadding. If it's 100%, it will be soft and breathable. Now, I have not used this type before. I usually use polyester for my quilts because I do like the loft, I really do. But I thought, you know what, let me try it out and see what it actually feels like. It's a queen size, but I'm not going to do a queen size. I'm going to actually make it into a throw. Well, you never know. I'll see. Look, I'm changing my mind already. I'll see. But yeah, that's what it is. So it does feel soft. I'll be honest about that. It does feel really soft. It says it's a fine fiber, which also is strong and durable, excellent absorbency, suitable for hand or machine quilting, which I knew already. And it's 254 by 231 centimeters. As I said, it's a queen size. So yeah, I'm not really into the cotton, but it was an offer again. I could have just picked up the polyester, to be honest, but I thought I'll try this one just to see what it actually feels like. Because I've never really, have I? No, tell a lie. I'm telling you lies, guys. I'm telling you lies. I did use the cotton wadding, but I only used it to make a table runner, and that is why I didn't like it. I just didn't like the loft. I'll be honest, I just didn't. I do like to see the loft from the polyester, because to me that helps brings out the patterns in the quilting shapes. So why did I buy this then? If I'm so passionate about the loft. Anyway, I'll try it out and I'll let you know what it actually feels like. I may like it as a quilt, and if I feel it's too thin, I'll probably double it up, to be honest, and get a little bit more loft out of it. But it was 15 pounds, sorry. I gotta get out to this pounds. It was 15 Australian dollars for it. But good deal, nice size, good deal. Actually, this for the wadding cotton, definitely a good price on sale. Now, let me turn the camera around and I'm going to show you the actual sewing machine itself. And as I said, guys, share with me if you've actually used this sewing machine before. I don't know anything about it. It looks all right on the box. So let's go check it out. Okay, guys, so this is the Eleanor Swiss Design high definition 1000 sewing machine. Now, I do not know anything about this brand at all. If any of you do have one, do let me know. I will do an unboxing about it so that we learn about it together in the next video. So stay tuned for that, and let's check it out. It does come with an extended warranty once you purchase the machine. As I said, I think it was, price-wise, it was not an offer. I think one of the reasons I picked it up is because the throat space looked a little bit bigger than the ones they had there as well. I look at it, in fact, I think the HD means heavy duty, not high definition. I could be incorrect, but I'll definitely let you know once I've opened it, because I really haven't opened it. It's actually made in Taiwan. I think also it is an Australian sort of model. So I don't know, if you have seen it or have used it, do let me know what's it like. So the next video I will do an unboxing together with you, so we both can learn more about this sewing machine. And again, Carl actually found this one. He's such a good husband, he really is. He always tried to support me. You know, he went looking, he's like, oh baby, what about this one? So let's go open it together, check it out in the next video to see the unboxing of the Eleanor Swiss design. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Am I in it? Ah! I'll see you in the next video shortly, so stay tuned.